Tony Black, and I'm a dentist in Northern Virginia. I received my undergraduate degree from George Mason University in Fairfax, Virginia, and then earned my dental degree from Howard University in Washington, D.C. I owned a dental practice for a number of years, and it was during this time that I saw the positive impact that optimized business and administrative systems can have on patient care. And this was really interesting to me. And so I started to view the broader healthcare ecosystem with these things in mind, and I was completely fascinated by what I saw. And quite frankly, I was bewildered at a lot of the things I saw. But as my interest grew, I eventually decided to pursue a non-clinical role in healthcare, and I wanted to supplement my education, so I chose Georgetown's program because of its emphasis on business systems and not just hospital administration. Right now I am doing an internship with Families USA that's focused on an initiative to get dental benefits covered by Medicare. And in my spare time, I enjoy fitness. Right now I am into bicycling and hiking in the national parks. And cooking with fresh food. And if I have more spare time, I enjoy reading, and I can be caught writing the occasional short story.
Hello, my name is Catherine Bloomer, and I'll be attending Georgetown this fall for my master's in health administration. I currently reside in the DC area, and I graduate this spring from Mount St. Mary's University with a major in biology and a minor in music. During my undergraduate, I worked a year in orthopedics where I gained familiarity of clinical practices, patient care, and how treatments are created. I then spent the next almost 3 years working as an ER scribe, where I'd work alongside physicians in the higher acuity sections of the ER, and I would alleviate many of the secretarial stresses that they had. Currently, I'm seeking mentoring from an executive of a children's hospital in Southern California. So with the program at Georgetown University, as compared to other programs I read about, it prepares its students to be good stewards of their work. The program takes into account not only the logistics of healthcare, such as the business and finance aspect of it, but it prioritizes teaching of the many imperfect flaws that the system has and continues to have, and how to address those issues. So I'm excited to begin this degree because I want to learn how to lead, not with the purpose of leading, but leading to help others and to make a difference. So in the future, I hope to take my degree and one day become an executive in a hospital or a healthcare system. So with all that being said, some things I like to enjoy are attending museums, attending horticulture conventions, attending symphonies, or just exploring or traveling. So thanks for taking a second to getting to know a little more about me, and I guess I'll see some of you soon. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Mohammed El Sharif. I am from Brooklyn, New York, and currently live in Washington, D.C. area. I work as a CDI specialist at MedStar Georgetown University Hospital. And also I earned my undergrad degree from AUA in Human Health Sciences, and got my medical degree from CMU in 2017. Throughout my professional experience, I developed passion for administration and medicine as well. This is why I'm joining the Georgetown Master's Program. The reason for that is I originally am an immigrant. I came here when I was a child, and I did work among a lot of the underserved communities back in New York and Chicago and the Caribbean. And I would like to be a leader in the field to be able to provide better health care for a lot of the underserved communities. And my hobbies are hockey, football, motorcycle as well, and I'm a huge comic book fan. The superhero is Superman. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sydney Ferguson. I live here in Washington, D.C., where I initially arrived years ago to study chemistry and mathematics in pursuit of a career in clinical medicine. It was in that pursuit, as I learned more about how healthcare is managed and delivered in the U.S., that I first discovered my interests aligned to healthcare management, workforce empowerment, and innovative policy development to advocate for patients. I have since had the opportunity to work for a number of federal organizations and determined that it's my goal to build hospitals and healthcare teams that truly serve the communities that need them most. I'm an Air Force brat, so I call up Southern Illinois home, but I married a native Washingtonian, and now our lives are pretty much run by a precocious and adorable 3-year-old boy. I love playing tennis recreationally and competitively, cooking, and practicing Spanish. Most of all, I am thrilled and honored to be a member of this class, and I'm so looking forward to working with and learning from each and every one of you.
Hello, my name is Andrew Jenner. I currently reside in Northern Virginia. I graduated with a degree in biology from the University of Virginia. I currently work as a medical scribe with National Spine and Pain Centers to help treat patients with chronic pain outside of the Washington, D.C. area. Previously, I served as a chief medical scribe with Scribe America in the emergency department at Inova Mount Vernon Hospital. I am most excited about the versatility that the Georgetown Master's in Health Systems Administration degree brings in order to understand more about the business side of medicine. I aspire to one day work as a healthcare consultant or in a hospital management position to help shape healthcare policy and institute more efficient healthcare delivery systems in order to improve the overall patient experience. In my free time, I enjoy competitive sports such as basketball, volleyball, and boxing.
Hello and good day. My name is Michael Gottinger. I'm a registered nurse from Minneapolis, Minnesota, although I will be permanently relocating to Washington, D.C. in the Cleveland Park neighborhood beginning August 1st, 2021. I was born and raised in suburban Minneapolis, Minnesota, attended the University of Minnesota Twin Cities campus, graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree, and upon obtaining my RN licensure, I worked in the acute care hospital setting at United Hospital in St. Paul, Minnesota as a float nurse, operating between 4 different inpatient units. I have since transitioned to a role in higher education administration for a College of Nursing at Walden University, located in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where I've been for the past 4.5, going on 5 years. For the purpose of the MS program at Georgetown, I'm looking forward to further developing leadership competencies, as well as engaging with faculty and peers regarding the assessment, implementation, and evaluation of system-wide changes in healthcare to improve patient outcomes. In my downtime, I enjoy spending time with friends and family, of particular note my nephews, who are 6 and 8. I love to be outside. I enjoy hiking and running, as well as participating in voice lessons, something that I've done since I was 16. Thank you and look forward to speaking with you more very soon.
Hi, my name is Amanda Gunderson and I live here in Washington, D.C. I graduated from the University of Virginia in May 2019 with a degree in psychology. After graduation, I worked at a neurology clinic in Tysons Corner, Virginia called NeuroGrow Brain Fitness Center, where I worked as a brain coach and an administrative assistant. Since the onset of COVID-19, I have been and I still am a preschool teacher. I absolutely love children. In my free time, I enjoy working out, traveling, reading, baking, and relaxing with my dog Tucker. He's a basset hound and he's the best. And of course, I also love spending time with friends and family. I'm looking forward to furthering my education with the Masters of Health Systems Administration program at Georgetown University. I'm specifically interested in learning more about the steps that we can take as a nation to prevent adverse health effects and how we can ensure that all patients that pass through the American healthcare system receive the same high quality of care while maintaining an affordable and manageable cost for all parties involved. I am very grateful for this amazing opportunity and I absolutely cannot wait to get started. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Himangi Kulshresht. I am a recent graduate from the University of Texas at Dallas. I have a bachelor's degree in child learning and development, and I'm just really excited about attending Georgetown because I am looking forward to being challenged and surrounded by a diverse student body. And I'm just really eager to engage with faculty that are healthcare leaders themselves and network with the community so that I can have the opportunity to work in competitive healthcare organizations. I strongly feel that going to a university that has a rigorous curriculum and that focuses on teaching leadership and patient care are things that I aim to incorporate in my career. And aside from studying, I love to write prose and poetry. I also enjoy going to new places and cooking, reading books, dancing, and cinema. I'm a competitive video gamer as well, so I really enjoy hanging out with friends and engaging in that. And yeah, that's who I am.
Hi, my name is Perry Pepperman and I'm from Simsbury, Connecticut. I graduated this spring from the University of Miami with a degree in nursing. I'm looking forward to being part of this program because I want to be a part of the change in the healthcare industry. I want to improve access to quality for healthcare for all people, especially of lower socioeconomic status. Aside from my interest in healthcare, I also enjoy traveling, cooking, and meeting new people. Go Hoyas!
Hello, my name is Navina Prasad Kader, and I'm from Alexandria, Virginia. I obtained my Bachelor's of Science in Nursing degree from Ryerson University in Toronto, Canada. After working as a bedside nurse at Toronto General Hospital and a clinical case manager at Inova Alexandria Hospital, I transitioned to my current position as a nurse auditor for Inova Health Systems. I look forward to obtaining my Master's in Health System Administration with the goal of pursuing an executive level position with my current employer in hopes of bridging gaps of care. When I'm not working and looking after my children, I enjoy DIY projects, arts and crafts, and traveling.
Hi, my name is Leah Potter and I'm based in Washington, D.C. I received my bachelor's degree in journalism and mass communications from the George Washington University, and I'm currently pursuing my master's in health systems administration from Georgetown University. I also currently serve as the communications coordinator at the Public Health Foundation. I'm excited to pursue this master's degree because I'm interested in how the health sector impacts the environment and also its surrounding communities. When I'm not working, I like to take long walks, go hiking, take bike riding trips, listen to audiobooks, and try new vegetarian recipes.
Hi, my name is Ryan Smith. I am a resident of the District of Columbia, and I'm excited to join the Georgetown cohort for the MHSA program starting in the fall. I received my undergraduate degree in religion, went on to pursue a master's degree in nonprofit administration. I am thankful to work for the National Association of Community Health Centers and hope to take the skills that I'm learning in the program here to better serve community health centers in a leadership capacity going forward. I'm very excited to meet everyone, learn from you all, and from everything that Georgetown has to offer. So looking forward to it.
Hi, my name is Brittany Steinecke. I'm 23 years old and I graduated from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign with a bachelor's degree in community health and a concentration in healthcare administration. I'm originally from Chicago but moved out to New York City last year when I was offered a position with Northwell Health in their Management Associate program, which is a 2-year program in hospital finance and operations. And being more exposed to the hospital side, I'm really excited to pursue a degree in health systems administration to deepen my knowledge in healthcare from a more systemic approach, as one day I hope to be more involved with health policy and maybe even health law. And outside of my professional life, I'm really passionate about history and I love to travel and explore new places. I also love to be active and stay outdoors, so anything I could do such as horseback riding, skiing, snowboarding, I like to do in my free time as well.
Hi, my name is Nikhil Varma and I live in Arlington, Virginia. I graduated from the University of Miami in 2016 with a major in international studies and minors in economics and biology. I'm currently a strategic initiatives manager at BioReference Laboratories, working on several exciting direct-to-consumer projects, including at-home lab testing and test kits. My work experience has always had a population health and health technology focus, and I anticipate that the Georgetown MHSA program will provide me the knowledge to be a leader in those fields. Specifically, I'm looking to ultimately design and implement digital health programs to close patient accessibility gaps and timely treatment. Regarding hobbies, I swim and play tennis religiously. I also enjoy taking my puppy on long hikes and preventing him from devouring several cicadas along the way. With that, I look forward to working and learning from each and every one of you over the course of the next 2 years. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jay Vora, and I live in the small town of Lawrenceville, New Jersey, where I was born and raised. I graduated in January 2020 from the College of New Jersey with a BS degree in public health. I currently work for the New Jersey Department of Health, Public Health and Environmental Laboratories, where I assist in performing various tests on different viruses and diseases. I'm excited to be in this program at Georgetown because it will not only help me reach my career goals, but also provide great connections through networking. Outside of work, I'm a huge baseball fan. I love attending Yankees games with my friends and family every season. I'm very excited to meet the staff and the rest of the cohort and get to work.
Hi, my name is Shannon Watson. I currently live in Baltimore, Maryland, but I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana, which is where I received my bachelor's degree in public health and tropical medicine from Tulane University. I currently work for the Battelle Memorial Institute right here in Baltimore in our research lab, where I work as a public health researcher. Overall, I'm really excited to just join the Georgetown community, to meet my classmates, to get to know our faculty and staff who run the program. I'm also really eager to learn more about our healthcare system and its current issues, specifically racial health disparities. I hope to take everything I learned from my peers and our instructors out into the field in order to improve and increase access to quality healthcare for historically excluded populations. When I'm not immersed in the world of public health, I'm actually playing video games or watching anime or reading science fiction or horror novels. It's a great form of escapism for me, especially during such a challenging year. I also like to stay physically active, so the gym and hiking, walking, getting outdoors. So making sure that my mind and body are taken care of.
My name is Matt Wilder. I currently live in Kansas City, Missouri. I grew up across the state line on the Kansas side, where I went to the University of Kansas. I majored in sports management and business administration. After college, I worked in the NFL for a few years for a few different clubs across the country. I worked in community outreach and programming for those organizations. I always knew I wanted to work in the healthcare field in some sort of way, so I transitioned my career and took a job back in Kansas City at a healthcare IT company called Cerner. Here I was on the inpatient nursing and ancillaries department team, which would bring hospitals from paper documentation or their current EMR onto the Cerner software. I was able to travel all over the country and a few different countries as well to implementing the Cerner software. For the past few years, I've been in Vancouver, British Columbia, moving them from paper documentation onto Cerner's electronic medical record. It's always interesting to compare the Canadian healthcare versus the US healthcare, so that was super interesting. Once the border closed, I moved more into a consulting role for a group called Prospect Medical Group, which buys up different hospitals around the country and flips them and implements the Cerner software as well. So my main projects are in the Northeast, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and New York area, as well as the Los Angeles area as well. What I'm looking forward to most about going to Georgetown is learning about healthcare as a whole and seeing what the future holds for us. I'm really interested in the legislation piece of it all and how the government intertwines with lobbyists and what each insurance agency is looking for as well. So I'm looking forward to getting more details into that, as well as to see where the healthcare system goes after the pandemic and what we move forward to make it better for everybody as well. I also just love the DC area, so I love to be walking around in Georgetown and kind of getting a feel for the school and the city as well. In my free time, I like to go on different runs and hikes with my Dalmatian, as well as just explore different food opportunities in the city and the new areas opening up as well. Kansas City is kind of a booming city at the moment, so a bunch of new places are constantly opening. Love to do different half marathons, triathlons as well.